This screencast will cover how to set up a VoiceThread activity in your Blackboard course site. The first part is setting up the link between Blackboard and VoiceThread. So to find VoiceThread, you'll go to the Tools menu and select VoiceThread from the list of tools. Give your activity a name. And put in some brief instructions here in the text box. As you scroll down, you'll see that you are able to add points and a due date. Now, if you think you might want a column in your grade center, but you're not sure if you want points, even adding 0 points will give you a column in your grade center, and that may allow you to just check off that the activity has been completed. You can check, if you're still setting it up, whether you want the students to see the activity or to see the content. So I've kept those both as yes, and then submit. So what that's done is that has created a link between Blackboard and VoiceThread. I'll scroll to the bottom here to find it, and here it is. So you'll always see the black circle with the white VT in here for VoiceThread. That's the icon that goes with it. When I click on this, I come to the second part of setting up the VoiceThread activity, and that is setting up the details on the VoiceThread side. So the first part is we started in Blackboard, create the link. The second part is finishing up what we want VoiceThread to do. In this case, because I've added points in the Grade Center, even though I've selected 0 points, I have a function called Assignment Builder. This is one way you can have an assignment set up in your course. There are 3 choices. Have students create a VoiceThread, watch a VoiceThread, or comment on a VoiceThread that you've created. Another view choice here is Home. That takes the students to their home page. I have rarely used this setup. Most of the time, you're going to select Course View or Individual VoiceThread or Individual VT. A course view is a great view to pick if you want students to each do their own VoiceThread and have them view the VoiceThreads of their classmates. So what you can do is select course view, and then the students will see a panel. It's also a good view to select if you're going to use a VoiceThread every single week in the course, or for every major concept in the course. It will take students to a panel where they could see, for example, week 1 lecture, week 2 lecture. An individual VT or an individual VoiceThread will take students directly in to a specific VoiceThread. So let's select that one from now. VoiceThread will always give you a choice to select from existing VoiceThreads that you may have already created, or to create a new VoiceThread. So in this case, I'll create a simple new VoiceThread. I add media. I have lots of choices here, including I could make my own webcam video directly here and include it. Many times you'll pick an image or a file from your computer. For example, you could do a VoiceThread that would be your syllabus. So in this case, I'm going to pick this photo of myself, open that up. While that's loading, I can give my VoiceThread a title. You can also add a description if you want. Then I save. I can always edit the title later on if I want. If I have additional media that I'd like to add, I just click on this plus sign. If I uploaded a document, I would have 1 slide for each page in the document. So that's the first part. The second part is leaving a comment. Here in the comment bubble in the center bottom of the slide, I can click on that to get my choices. Text, audio, video. You can also upload a link. In this case, I'm going to do a sample text comment. And once I have all my comments made on all my slides, I can click this X, come back out, and then I do share with class. VoiceThread asks me to confirm that this is what I want to do, and I share it. If I wanted to set an option, let me X out of that for a second. If I wanted, there's an options button over here. I can go into playback settings and I could select enable comment moderation if I wanted the students' comments to be private to one another. So for example, I could hear the comments but others could not see it. So that's one thing you can do if you want to create more of like a private journal VoiceThread. I can also type in here, I can click a limit to comments. So for example, if I want their comments to be no more than 5 minutes long, I can change this here. Okay, now I'm going to go back and share with class. And it's done. VoiceThread has opened, it's hard to see here, but VoiceThread opens in its own tab, so it's easy to navigate between your Blackboard course and VoiceThread. So now if I go back and click on my VoiceThread link again, it will launch automatically into the VoiceThread I've created. Oftentimes I leave a text comment with the instructions as well as either a audio or a video comment. So if I decided, oh, I want to add another comment here, I can do that right from this. So good luck with VoiceThread and contact the online team if you need support.